What's happening, party people? What's happening? And welcome to another episode of 40 Years of Hip Hop. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Ron, and today, party people, once again, we will be reviewing a song which we've picked from our task, our job, our due diligence to review 1,000 songs over the span of 40 years from 1979 to 2019. And party people, today's episode is Dear Mama by Tupac from the album Me Against the World, which was released in 1995. So party people, why did I choose this song? Well, for Pac's first spot on 30 Years of Hip Hop, I wanted to choose something that would underline Pac's ingenuity. Also because it's one of the most important songs in hip hop culture. So I would like to dedicate this song to all the mothers around, working hard, much love, much respect to all of the mothers out there. This episode of 40 Years of Hip Hop is dedicated to you. So, Originality, party people, is this song original? And if so, how? Well, in the past, there were lines, verses about mothers. However, Pac was the first one to dedicate a whole song about his mother. So Shakur gets really personal in this song, stating that even as a dope fiend mama, you always was a black queen mama. So much vulnerability, so much pain, and also love, and we feel that in the lyrics. That was something that Pac mastered, the emotional side of rapping. Pac rapped from the gut, you could really feel like in his lyrics, like he was a very intense person. So again, and I find that only a true artist could dig deep into one's soul and purge out these lyrics. Of course, I must underline that was pre-death row, because I do believe there's a little bit of separation in Pac's music, even more so in his attitude, from his pre-death row years, from, again, death row until he actually passed. So party people, courtesy of Discog, and this is why I give it a 5 on 5. So delivery, party people, which consists of lyrics and flow. So another one that could have been quoted from beginning to end, but you guys had to make me choose. So here we go. I firmly understand. For a woman, it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed. A poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it. There was no way I can pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand. You are appreciated. Such beautiful lyrics. Unpretentious, coming from the heart. Party people, courtesy of genius.com, and this is why I give it a 4 on 5. So party people, produced by Tony Pizzaro, who produced a few other tracks for Pac, like Are You Still Down? Where Do We Go From Here? And one of my favorites, Eat It Easy. Also, he also produced from DMX, Capone and Noriega, Scarface, just to name a few. 2 samples deep, In My Wildest Dreams by Joe Sample, that's the melody, and Sadie by the Spinners on the hook, of course. The song itself was sampled 17 times. And party people, courtesy of whosampled.com, and this is why I give it a 3.75 on 5. So party people, before we get back into the review, at 40 Years of Hip Hop, we use Buzzsprout for our podcast. They get our show listed on every podcast platform available. And as a Buzzsprout member, you'll get a great looking podcasting platform, an audio player that you can drop into any websites, even WordPress. You will also benefit from detailed analytics and tools to promote your episodes. However, for me, my favorite benefit is that I get to generate a second revenue by talking about something that I'm really passionate about, that's fun and easy for me. Think about it. You're probably a fan of something. Try podcasting about it. Buzzsprout gives you a 30-day free trial, and go at it, man. Who knows? Maybe you could, stick with it and generate a second revenue. All right, party people. So now back to our review. So relevance, party people, and longevity. Is this song still relevant? Was it able to stand the test of time? And if so, how? Well, party people, this is a classic. Okay, Tupac is a legend, and you can't be a hip-hop fan without listening to some Pac. Okay, that track is on every Tupac greatest hits playlist. Definitely one of the most played song at Mother's Day. And in 2009, Dear Mama was added to the National Recording Registry in the Library on Congress, who deemed it a work that is culturally, historically, and aesthetically important, or inform or reflect life in the United States. Yeah, who cares about that? Congress? What do they know about hip-hop? Anyways, party people, just check out the song because it's just a dope track, period, by a legend, That's it. Alright, party people. And on top of that, you know what? One thing that I like, that really, the reason why this song has to go in, is you get to see Pac at his most human and vulnerable. Not only that, but I find it's a song that gives another angle on hip-hop culture. Hey, mothers, they're the backbone of our society. All right, party people, and this is why for relevant, I give it a 5 on 5. So, impact, powerful impact, boom from the cannon. The way I see it, okay, this is definitely, like I previously mentioned, one of the most impactful songs in hip hop history. And before I get into the whys, here's another top 5, party people. And today's top 5 are my top 5 songs about mothers. That's right. So my top 5 songs that are just shouting out, mothers, So I'm gonna go with Kanye West, Hey Mama. Nice song, sweet. Oh, this one's good. Goody Mob, Guess Who? You gotta get that track from their second album. And of course, Ghostface Killah featuring Mary J. Blige. All that I got is you. Oh my God, was that singing? Wow, this is why I'm podcasting. Okay, I cannot sing for my life. Of course, Dear Mama by Pac. And Cleaning Out My Closet by Eminem. And it's actually the first time I believe that I mentioned Eminem on the podcast. And eventually we will get to review one of his tracks. The song topped at the Billboard Hot Rap Singles chart for 5 years and also peaked at number 9 on the Billboard 100, on the Billboard Hot 100. The single was certified platinum. So, again, you can't touch this song. You cannot touch it. And this is why, party people, I give it, for impact, I give it another 5. For a grand total of 22.75 on 25. 22.75 on 25 for a great 91%. So party people, the show is coming to an end. We actually just shared all of that information about Pac's Dear Mama. Thanks for sharing this moment together, party people. Subscribe, like, share, and party people, support 40 years of hip-hop. Buy us a coffee so that we can continue dropping these amazing weekly podcasts. And I'll be back next week with Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe by Kendrick Lamar. And this is your host with the most, Mr. Ron, wishing you happy Honolulu. Peace. And I'm out.